All right, we've got a Cat 305. It's got the valve on here for the control of the main boom. You can see how it went on in line through the valve, back through around and to the other side. This plugs in the dig system. Then we'll have other valves to run the buckets, arms, and controls. We have the box that we sent over to them, and we're going to do inventory of that in a second. Get everything laid out and start laying out the system. We've got the screen, all the parts. There's a mount for a laser. This is what we call the MIDAC. It's the controller. Got some push buttons and LEDs. There's a mount for the RAM mount to hold it. These are our sensors. Got a little one and 3 normals. Zip tie kit, new software. This is our laser cutter. You don't need this part. This is so if you work next to glass buildings, you can just throw it away. 3 sets of sensor wires. This is our laser cable. This is our main harness that goes in the chassis right here. You see it down there?
Yeah.
Goes that, and this is the cab harness that goes up to the screen. So we'll start putting that in and show you how it goes. Okay, so we use starting fluids best. You can get ether for sticking the tape and everything. For me, it works the best. You can use other things if you want. We're gonna put the laser right here. So we put it on here, wipe it down twice. We're gonna put the sensor right here for the stick. And you'll see them all stuck on here, but I'm just cleaning it now in one shot. And we're gonna put the main boom right here by the light so no one hits it. And we got a chassis sensor. And I would say we're gonna put it right here. That's a nice spot on the cab, less vibration. There we go. So we've prepped our areas for our double-sided tape. So we take the dipper stick and we put 2 cords on it first. There's 3 sets on it. We put one on the boom. We peel the tape off them. This tape is about $400 a roll. It's the baddest shit in town. The arrow aims for down. So dipper stick down would be towards the bucket. And we're gonna mash it right here. So we're putting it here for a reason. It's hidden away from stuff behind the hoses. You can put steel over it if you want also. One of these lines is gonna run back to the main boom. One's gonna run down to the bucket. Main boom, we got it prepped. Arrow's aiming down. We're gonna put it in like this. Up here by the light, we know when to hit it. We're gonna put it on there. And we'll run our wires accordingly. And we got our chassis. I'm not going to stick it yet because I'm away from the wires, but it's going to go right there. Okay, this is a laser. I screw on, this is a laser cable. It's called laser. It also does LEDs. We're going to set that down. I put the plate already on. And this is going to mount like this. So we can run the wire up in here. Safe. You can turn it like that. Doesn't matter what angle. This just has to be flat on the boom. We're going to run, we got the wires. This one runs to the bucket. You can see it there. This one runs back the main dipper. We're going to run this wire over too. So we're going to start right here. We'll run all the wires to the cab now. All right, updating here. This cab is pretty tight. This is Pilot Hydraulics. We pulled our loom through there. This is our plug-in for our MIDAC computer. This plugs into the cab harnesses right here for laser. And this one is our new laser plug, which will plug into one of these things around here. Anyways, on the other side of that, we've come down the boom right here. They'll make a little strap over here for this. We come in, we just like to wire everything in circles, nice and neat. We'll cut all these zip ties cut up. These are for the valves we're getting ready to put on for the stop dig and the bucket control. They're all set up. And this is our laser wire. This is our sensor wire, and the other one is the LED wires. No, I'm sorry, the control for the main boom. So we got those for control for main boom, laser, and sensor wires. Sensor we put inside of here. It's back in there. You can't see it against the wall, parallel. And we got everything pretty well ready to go here. We're going to work on the cab next. So we've been putting wires in. This is our cab harness. It's got the plug for the Terra 7 up there, and this is the power and the joystick plug, push button. Here's the MIDAC, which is the valve controller. We just tuck it under here. We've just taken time and wrapped all the wires, tucked them in this one. We found a little hole here. So that's what's gonna support all that. And the battery is right here. And we've hooked up to directly to the battery. Do not do anything but hook it directly to the battery. That way we will not be crying about jumper cables blowing up your ship. Well, we hung the computer in there. The cats can work off the brace there. Wires, everything's going down underneath here into the floor. Pretty good shape. And we also finished up the LEDs. A few more zip ties put on, but the green and the whites, put a zip tie around it to hold it for while the glue dries. And we've got the back sensor stuck in right here. Now they'll put a piece of plate metal welded up over here to protect this wire. So we're gonna start measuring and tuning her.